So does this stressor even need to be there? You know, does it have a purpose? And maybe the purpose for what it had before isn't the same as what it is now, and it's not protecting you from any kind of, you know, mental intrusiveness or, you know, physical harm or anything. Just cast it away. Frankly, it doesn't need to be there. And I feel like a lot of people can minimize their stress by just simply undergoing the understanding part of the rational coping. So reframing, this is one of my favorite ways. Just because it can be super creative and you can think the most outrageous things. You know, you guys have probably heard a lot of times when giving a presentation, you know, imagine your audience is in your underwear. Ooh. Just kidding. But I'm going to use this presentation as an example as well. So previous thoughts around this stressor. You know, I'm presenting on a topic I don't have much experience on. I'm not an expert. You know, there's like going to be 30 people evaluating me and my teacher. This is their first impression of me. Oh, I hate public speaking. You know, I hate presentations. And oh, 15 minutes over yet? You know, those kind of thoughts about the presentation are really, really intrusive, not helpful, and just stress you the heck out. So a better way of thinking about it is just be yourself. Give the best presentation you can. Take yourself out of that expert box and put yourself into the student box, because, you know, verbalizing new concepts and stuff is the best way to learn. And so just give yourself some credit for doing that and have fun. So just for stress inoculation training, this is a reframing technique that is used when reframing itself is too stressful to perform because the stress you have is unbearable. So, and when you use this, it's doing things such as, you know, writing in a journal about a certain stressful event. You know, Pennebaker did a few studies back in the late 80s where he actually observed a group of college students who wrote about their deepest feelings and thoughts, and he observed that they actually had a better physiological health than students who did not. And also, these students who wrote about their stressors and whatnot took less aspirin, achieved better grades, and actually went to the hospital less than their counterparts. Now, it's pretty incredible if you think about it. You know, something as simple as, you know, letting something out, but that just shows, you know, how intrusive stress really is when you don't allow it to leave from you. All right, so these are just some other techniques. You know, everyone's different. Some people find things that make them tick. Like personally, I ritualistically have dance parties in my shower. What can I say? You know, to each their own, right? But, you know, I'll throw some music on, I'll dance it up. I love going to yoga, you know, just leave my life and become a monk for an hour, 90 minutes, sweat it out. And I'm training for my first full-length marathon this year too, so if I could just, you know, tie up my kicks, put in the tunes, and just like contact the pavement, that's why I feel like I'm at my peak spiritually and also like physiologically. So go through this list, see if anything resonates with you, you know. But I just really what I want you to get out of this presentation is don't be ashamed of don't be ashamed of the stressors you have in your life. You know, just invite them out of the dark corners, take them out for coffee, embrace them. You know, love the chip on your shoulder as a result of having this stressor in your life. You know, everyone has them. And I feel like if we as a collective society practice this acceptance of our stress, we'll put much less of it onto each other and those who are coming down the line as well, generationally. So I hope you enjoy this presentation. I'll be appending another learning activity for you guys, just that undergraduate college stress level scale, just to see where you're at. And I just really caution you guys not to really get overwhelmed with certain with the idea of the stressors or with the stress level or stress rating you have with that learning activity. Just use it as a place, just use it as a thing of awareness, get it done, get it out of the way, and then focus on how to minimize those stressors in your life. Thanks for watching, everyone.